the third in a series of 6 videos that I'm putting together as a build on my white paper called Energy Project Development Must-Haves from the Get-Go. The videos are concise, but they offer food for thought on topics and behaviors that affect project development outcomes and could mean the difference between success and failure. I'm Elizabeth Berman at Polestar Energy Consultants, and the topic for today is the desire to succeed. Because in project development, as in life, success has a lot to do with that desire that a person feels, that burning passion, that insatiable drive that someone has to do that certain something that means everything to the person that's pursuing it. When I was a kid growing up in Chicago, my father said to me, "There's no such thing as can't. If you tell me you can't, you're saying you won't. You're telling me that you won't even try, and that is unacceptable." He would say, "Try, think about the problem, create solutions, whether they work or not, come up with ideas, and don't accept 'I can't' as an answer." Dad was a tough taskmaster, and boy, am I glad he was. He got me to think. He got me to create. He got me to solve. He gave me this renewed sense of understanding, and all those activities bolstered my confidence. You know, I got to thinking about it, and I even Googled the phrase, "no such thing as can't." And I was surprised when I saw that the quote was credited to a woman by the name of Jan Ashford, because I was pretty sure that my dad came up with it before she did. And I suppose someone unbeknownst to me passed it on to him. I know it came to him out of his World War II experience, which started in September 1939. Even before Winston Churchill used the same idea to guide and direct the British people in 1941 in his famous speech where he says, "Never give up, never, never, ever give up." My dad would say that the easiest thing in the world is to say, "I can't," or "it can't be done," or to quit, or to not even try. Try to find a solution. And if you find yourself blaming someone or something, finding fault, rationalizing, then it's time to ask yourself if your desire to succeed with the particular task at hand is sincere. So yes, project developments have a much better chance of succeeding if the desire to succeed is paramount. Motivations to succeed can be varied and many, and all of us are familiar with the basic needs and that push to action that we feel if we're hungry, cold, wet, or hurt. But once basic needs are met, people don't necessarily try to achieve a higher standard of living, which is fine. If you're happy with what you have, and if you're happy with where you are in life, a catalyst to seek out more won't have the same drive and energy that's needed when you're trying to fulfill basic needs. And without that drive and energy, a person is likely to stay with what they have. Motivation goes beyond basic needs. Maybe you're a championship athlete and winning the gold medal is your goal. Or maybe you come from a family where no one has a higher education, so you set your sights on the college degree. Or maybe you or someone close to you has dealt with a lifetime illness, and so now your goal has become to help someone else through a similar or through the same or a similar type of predicament. What I'm getting at, where I'm going with this, is that there are many different motivations when something is being developed. I've seen some really excellent projects be developed due to creativity, vision, determination, persistence, and focus on the part of the originator and their team. And they then take the time and care to analyze and mitigate daily problems, challenges, and obstacles. On the other hand, I've seen some terrible projects be developed. Bad ideas from the start. Some of them were one-off type of ideas, and others were more grandiose in nature, like major acquisitions across all sectors of industry. Banking, airlines, pharmaceuticals, hospitals, and even energy. Some of them went on to be successful, but others eventually failed. So tell me, why do some terrible project ideas get developed? Often it's because the folks at the top insist on it. Ultimately, they have the authority, they have the power, and perhaps they're motivated to gain more power. Maybe they want to acquire more wealth, increase notoriety, or whatever it is that drives them. And believe me, it isn't easy to know what drives someone or what their true motivations are. Entities such as corporate boards, committees, government agencies are put into place to offer checks and balances, but they can be influenced to behave in ways that aren't necessarily in the best interest of shareholders, communities, or the larger population. So you see, the desire to succeed can have negative connotations too. In this video, I'm not advocating for or against 100% renewable energy, but I am going to use it as an example to show the importance of wanting something to succeed. I know that some countries have the terrain and natural resources to more easily achieve 100% renewables, like geothermal in Iceland or hydropower in Norway, Paraguay, and Uruguay, with small additions of solar and wind. But what about Germany? In the first half of 2014, Germany, a developed country with a population of 80 million, achieved or produced an average of 30% of the energy that they needed for consumption purposes through renewables. 30%. That's huge. On their best day in 2015, they were able to achieve 78% of what they needed through renewables. And more recently, this past year in May, on a very sunny and windy day, they achieved 87% of the energy consumption that they required through renewables. Ultimately, their goal is to reach 100% renewable energy by 2050. And why? Why can Germany devise a plan and take steps to reach their goal? Are they smarter than us? Are they more capable than us? Do they have a magic bullet? A magic potion? Advanced technology? No! No, 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 and no. They have a burning desire, and they've made a commitment. Their commitment is to move their country away from fossil-fueled energy generation, which incidentally, as recently as, well, less than a decade ago, they were generating 46% of the energy that they needed with coal-fired power. And so they've made a commitment, and they've embarked on a huge program of building and investment. So in Germany's case, the desire to succeed can be translated into political will. And it's that type of desire and determination that it takes to succeed at something. Do you think their energy transformation is going to be easy and straightforward? No. But do we have the brain power and the technical capability to achieve lower carbon energy strategies? Well, of course we do. But what we have to ask ourselves is, do we have the will and the determination to pursue such a goal or something along those same lines? So, in conclusion, when it comes to project development, the need to want to succeed is real and important. You can have all the smarts and intelligence in the world, but if you don't have a sincere desire to succeed, you'll never get there. Well, next time when we meet, I'll be talking on the subject of trust. And until then, as always, if you'd like to comment or reach out to me, please feel free to email or call. My contact details are on the website, polestarenergyconsultants.com. Thanks for listening. Bye.